I just had a chat with Tera that she specifically told me not to tell you guys, so that's why I was like, no, we weren't talking, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Aside from Brayden being at the absolute most annoying house guest right now, there's other reasons I think he needs to go.
I know.
Tera just had a really good conversation with me. Different than what you, well, kind of what you said. Obviously the jury house and whatever. And I told her straight up, I'm like, that's emotional. Don't talk to me emotionally because I have never played that game this way. And she was like, okay. But she said, like, Beth, I haven't done this yet in this game, but I promise on my children that there are no, fuck, I'm paranoid as fuck. She's like, that there's not a chance I would put you on the block next week. She's like, if I were to win HOH, it's your HOH, and you tell me what you need to do. She's like, I would even put Tina on the block. And I was like, why the fuck would you put Tina on the block? She's like, I'm not winning $100,000, Beth. And I know that Tina's getting carried there. Tina's not taking me to Final Two. Someone's taking her. And I'm like, yeah. And then she's like, I can't even believe I'm saying that. I'm like, it's obvious knowledge. We all know that. So she's like, if I have any fucking chance in this game, it's to get close with anybody. Anybody and somebody. Hopefully Kiefer takes me. Maybe Jed will take me because I'm weaker. She's like, I have no idea where Ty is, and I don't expect you to tell me where his head's at. She's like, but like, I would put Tina on the block because A, no one has said her name in this game, and B, she's not taking me anywhere. And then I was like, I just kept saying, I was like, I can't believe you because last week you told me you wouldn't say my name, and now you have been. She's like, you're right. She's like, and I just said it to the guys, whatever. She's like, but I literally swear on my kids, you, me specifically, wouldn't touch the block. The only reason I'm pumped about that is literally our plan of why we were getting closer to B. Because then she can't cycle through us. She would have to put up Tina next to them, have to put it Kiefer. And I straight up said to her, I'm like, if you promise on your children in front of Canada right now, I will make it known that you did that. I was like, I will humiliate you if you go back on your word. Fuck me.
No, I hear you.
Thank God, man. Fuck that.
I was so scared just now. I was like, please.
I know.
No, like he just went right up to my room.
I know. Okay, can we have a backup? What's our backup conversation?
The exact same conversation.
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to
What's the combo?
Okay, give me a conversation in case he walks in. What are we talking about?
Conversation?
I don't know, just start working out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
So Tera just pulled me aside, and I called her out. She started saying shit about the jury not wanting to be there with Tina, and I literally cut her off.
With Vic?
Yeah, and I was like, you're talking to the wrong person about that stuff. I don't care.
Yeah.
I literally could care less who's hanging out in the jury house.
Yeah.
I mean, she did go off a little bit about like, you're not winning against the boys, just so you know. Everybody will say that they carried you, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. And I was like, hey, fuck off. And then she did, but what I was just telling Ty was, she's like, I know that I said your name. I wouldn't say your name. But I only said that to the guys. She's like, but I literally swear. And she's like, I would never do this. I swear on my children that I would not put you on the block next week. She's like, I would even put Tina on the block before I put you on. And I was like, fuck off. No, you wouldn't. And she was like, Beth, everyone knows in this game that Tina is getting taken. She's not taking anyone else. She's like, if I have any chance of getting $20,000, because she said over and over again, she's not getting the $100,000, that one of you guys has to take me there. She's like, I don't know where Jed's at. She's like, I don't know if Ty would take me, maybe. Like, I don't know if they want to take a weaker player. She's like, Kiefer is going to take one of the guys out, or take one of the guys. We know that Kiefer's playing a boys game, which I have said. She's like, so I would even maybe do that for you guys.
Like she would take him out?
She's just said, like, I'm guessing she would put you two on the block.
Yeah.
I don't think she wouldn't do that.
No.
But literally the point of us getting closer to V was so that we couldn't cycle through us.
Yeah.
Brayden, I mean, there is a high chance that he would get Kiefer out for us or would get Tina out for us, but I feel like he's actually more of the wild card than Tera right now.
He's what?
More of the wild card.
The way I look at it is, okay, if Brayden's our plan for next week, what if he wins HOH?
Yeah.
There's a good chance that could happen.
That he wins.
Yes. The other thing is, it's like, the way when Jen and I were talking last night, I'm like, this is odds versus numbers right now. Would we rather have the odds than numbers? If we get Brayden now, we don't have the numbers. We have the odds. It's a really good chance. Me, you, or Keith beats Tina or Tera. Tera winning is, again, worst case scenario for us. But I'm willing to live with that. Me, you, or Keith has to just win the next HOH.
And I think that if it came down to like some strength or something, like you and I could beat Tera.
If it came down to memory, we have Keith. If it comes down to anything else, it's odd. Like,
I know.
It's us.
And then she said, she's like, Tina is going to go around and start saying that her days are better than mine. She's like, but I literally guarantee you that we're on the exact same. She's like, when we do our walks, that's all we do. All we talk about is days. So they do know their days pretty
Why
well.
would Tina say her days are better than Tera's?
She's like, they're gonna start campaigning against each other. They don't give a flying fuck.
That would make her more of a target.
Or less than, sorry.
Oh.
Less than.
Oh,
Tera
okay.
was Tina's less than days. But she's like, I literally guarantee you we have the exact same knowledge on days.
Right. Okay.
She's like, don't let her say that.
So they're going to campaign against each other.
Oh yeah, but I saw that coming. They've always been like, we're not playing together, whatever.
but I put that in Tera's head today. I'm like, if you want to stay, it's really not attractive that you and Tina are seen as one vote. So I just want to put that out there.
Okay.
It's just so fucking hard. She doesn't stop talking. I had to say, let me speak.
Yeah.
Like I was actually so annoyed near
Yeah.
the end. I was like, let me talk. Like if you want me to say my part?
No, I just let her talk.
I do, but at the same time, I need information from you. I don't
Wendy's
need your
was
sob
9 to
stories.
10.
I don't need.
Wendy's was 90-10 conversation. She was just spitting, and I was just eating.
And I was literally like, yeah, like conversation is kind of being had. Like maybe if Brayden were to go up, I was like literally about to say that, and she just cuts me off. And I'm like, do you want to know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to? So
She loves to talk. It's actually it's really annoying.
I think it plays out.
obviously told me some like really personal stuff, and I doubt she even told you guys. And she was, but I was like, literally brushed it over.
No, I feel like we probably have the same.
Yeah, okay.
It was
And I was,
deep,
yeah, like stuff that her family doesn't know, and yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't
repeat
really
it.
acknowledge it.
I was just like, I hugged her. I'm like, that's really sad.
Oh yeah,
Stuff that her family doesn't know.
Yeah.
yeah. Even Ryan doesn't know. Like she
Like
was
about
just,
like V, like what V said.
yeah.